Welcome to part two of the interview with head coach of Morgan State University Volleyball, Ramona Riley-Bozier. Coach Bozier, let's get into the conference. Friday night, well, a few years ago, it wasn't much of a rivalry. It was like big sister beating little sister, but now that Ashley's coming along, it's going to be a lot more of a rivalry. So y'all start with Coppin. Talk about getting into the conference now and where you think this team is as far as what you want, as far as the goals you have set thus far.
Well, I think the conference has definitely come a long way since I've been the coach here at Morgan, and no, I told my team, and I've told my team for the last few years, that no match is an easy match, and actually it's a lot tougher playing in conference than it is out of conference, because then the emotions come out. Even though we go out and we want to win every single match we play, whether it's a scrimmage, whether we're playing, the NCAA champions or someone who didn't win any games, you just want to win every single one. But when it does come to conference, emotionally, your adrenaline is flowing, and I know it's going to be an emotional match because it always is. I'm looking at the match as just another match that we have to go out and play, and another team that is in the way of getting where we're trying to go, which is not just to get to the MEAC. We want to get there and we want to win, and that's definitely the goal, and they all understand that in order to get there, we need to win come Friday and win Saturday, and then whoever else is thereafter. But playing Coppin, I always hear people about the rivalry. I guess I never look at anyone as my rival. I just look at that's another team that we have to play. I think it's all the hype that everybody else puts into it. And that's okay, because that's what fans do. That's what reporters do. So I respect that, and we're just going to try to be ready to get out there and play.
I'm coming in, I'm seeing a couple of girls doing some very good promotion.
Okay.
Right, they look like they're ready to come out there. They want to play.
Yeah, I know one, they saw a little flyer that Coppin had put out, and where our heads were cut off. And it's all,
really?
but it's all good. That's all part of it. And nowadays that we got all this technology where we can create different captions, and then we can put it out on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and everything else. So to me, it's all fun. And I just tell my kids, hey, we just take all that in stride. It's not so much about the pictures that are getting passed around. It's about what we do on the court, and that's the goal. And of course, anything we can do to create a nice fan base here at home, that's what we're looking to do. I mean, our gym is probably one of the largest gyms that volleyball is actually played in. And so to pack it would be an awesome goal, and maybe one day we'll get there, but we have to have a nice little crowd to I think to help get us going. So, and even if we don't, we've played on the road, and if only had maybe 6-7 people in the stands, and it's just about you when you get on the court. It's not about everybody else who came to watch. It's just what happens on the court.
Obviously top 4 gets in, and the North has been very, very tough the last few years, and it's not going to change this year either.
No, not at all. And just someone just asking me about how do we set things up, and how do you get to the tournament. Actually, it was a basketball coach. We were having this conversation, and I just said, it was our head basketball coach. We were just talking yesterday, and then I said, no, it's a divisional, setup. And he asked me why. That's another whole story. That's another interview for another day. And then I told him, I said, everybody's tough. And I said, we saw with the North last year, the teams that didn't even make it into the tournament actually had success against the teams that did make it into the tournament for the South. So it's a little disappointing that some of us are going to have to stay home. And that's why you just got to bring your A game the first time you get on the court against a conference school. You can't wait for for someone to beat another school. You're just going to have to do it yourself. So the North it won't be any joke at all. Every match is going to be a tough match, and I think right now Delaware State has won any matches, but they're still good. They're a very solid team. I thought Keisha came on and did a really good job with the program last year, and I don't expect anything different. UMES, they got Toby back, and they're winning some games, and it's none of it's going to be easy at all.
Yeah, especially in a tough division like this, how important will it be to get off to a good start?
Oh, absolutely. Well, first of all, Coppin is that start. So we definitely want to, make sure that we go out there and we take care of Coppin and Hampton. Those are the teams that played for the championship last year. So I think if we are able to walk away for this September being 2-0 in the conference, we have not solidified ourselves into it, but I think that that's going to give us a lot more confidence and hopefully maybe scare a few people. And but I don't think anybody's going to be scared to play. Everybody knows that they just got to come and bring their A game in. But being 2-0 after this weekend sounds good to me.
The goal obviously is to get y'all back into the tournament. Seems not, it wasn't not normal. Well,
yeah,
I mean,
you're right. No, you're right. You're right.
Team in the tournament. I know y'all want to rectify that.
Oh, most definitely. It has been a little disappointing, that for us to be the only team last year to, take care of Hampton in 3 and having to fight back to help get ourselves in and then turn around to lose the 2 other schools that we really should have beaten. It was very disappointing, after playing so well and knowing what that feels like to fight to get in and then lose the fight in the final round. That was probably one of the toughest losses that I've had in a really, really, really long time. And I think it definitely, if I had to rank losses, that probably would be in the top 3. So, hopefully this year we can get it done on the court and not having to wait till the second time around we play everyone and like, oh my God, we got to beat everyone in order to get ourselves in. We're trying to do that this weekend as a start.
You heard her, folks. Head coach Ramona, Riley-Bozier, and Keith Henry. Don't forget, Friday night at 7 at Hill Fieldhouse, Coppin at Morgan. Come and support.
Yay!
Thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you.